Welcome to Awabakal Worimi country, and I'm from the Pambalong clan, and we were known as the Swamp People. And on behalf of my ancestors, I would love to welcome you to our country. Because I'm part Awabakal Worimi, and Awabakal was a tribe that was named by Threlkeld and one of his friends. And all that is all written down at Newcastle University and library. So I always say Worimi Awabakal because we can't go back. But over there in Ash Island, which is over the river, that is where we all used to get a lot of stuff. Because I'm also part of that tribe, I am part of the Pambalong clan, and we were known as the Swamp People. So, and we'd go from so-and-so to right out where we needed to go to eat the food in the right seasons, because as you know we had 5 seasons and we could only eat certain foods in those 5 seasons. Reverend Threlkeld, he named us Awabba because we were black people, okay, and then one of his friends, he could do the click with the back, with the tongue at the back of the throat, and that's how we became the Awabakal. Yeah, my great-great-great-grandmother was born in 1812 to a Worimi woman, but her father was an English soldier brought out here to quell the Aboriginal uprising. So he must have believed in making love, not war. Hard life, very hard life. We couldn't get jobs. If we did, it was only doing washing and cleaning somebody's house up, yeah, all that kind of stuff, taking rubbish out, but not a proper job like most people, you know, and that was the hardest part. So when I was 41 when I got my audiometry certificate, and that's old to most people, and now, because I did it at that age, other people now know that they can go and get it, you know, the younger ones. And as I said, if I can do it at my age, what can't you do? When we left school, we only knew we were black Aboriginals or black Australians. We didn't know there were tribes, this, that or anything else. And once we started realising, that's when we started, well I did, started digging more and more and more. And my cousin June, she was always there and she used to teach me how to do this and do that and a lot of other things as well. And when we used to get together and we'd talk about this one and that one, and we couldn't believe, and then we found out what a clan group really is and why, if you weren't a clan, if you were from the same clan group and you wanted to get married, you couldn't, you know, and why. And I said, wow, you know, so it still is a whole learning circle for me. We share everything. We absolutely, no matter what it is, you share everything, whether it's knowledge, food, and being, I can't, you know, it's just proud. I love standing up and saying, yeah, I'm Aboriginal, you know, and proud of it. I took my little granddaughter into the river, and I know that they do look after us, and I don't care what anyone says. I took her down to the river, and over this side of the river, like here, this is a river, I'm sitting here, the river's there, and she was in there swimming, and there's a rock wall up over there. All of a sudden, we could hear this funny noise, and I goes, out, and she jumped up and raced straight out. And there was a tree, fell straight down into there, but they were warning her to get out. She needed to, so yeah. And then there were rocks fell down in there. So it was our ancestors telling her something was going to happen, move. And I knew straight away that that's what was happening, yeah. My father-in-law taught me, a white man, taught me that families are buried in, maybe say, over there, but they're all put down and then they're always buried sitting up. They're in a sitting position. And then the rocks and that are put down round over them, and then the dirt, and so the dingoes and foxes can't get, or there are no foxes prior to white men coming out, but the dingoes can't get to them and eat them. And then all the rocks are put on top. And we were always taught the Aboriginal way, you don't go to a cemetery or you don't go to a burial ground, you know, like our people, after midday. Or they'll come back and get you. First time it ever happened to me, and I realised I slept underneath the bed and pulled little pillows and clothes over the top of me. But yeah, I'd say other people would have gone through that, but yeah, that's what we were taught. I always do what I've been taught to do. You wipe yourself with gum leaves and brush all the evil spirits away so you won't hurt our ancestors, and then I do it when I come back to leave the good spirits there. And my son, he used to work here at Sandgate Cemetery, and he loved it. And some of the things he used to come home with, and I have learnt a whole lot more about other cultures from him. When the Chinese society, when they pass away in their funerals, they burn money, you know, and Muslims, how they've got to be buried facing the sun and within certain hours. And it's something for me to respect and I know of, and I would love to learn more about other cultures. I think he used to feel a lot of the people as well, yeah. The quietness and the other people that worked here, and it would be the biggest honour knowing that you've got somebody who cares how they treat your loved one when they're passing them away, yeah. There's a lot of the homeless people. I know a lot of nationalities, they put food and alcohol on a grave for the person who's passed away. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But Joseph then realised, and some of the other workers all got together and were talking about it, okay? And he said, okay, we'll fix them. So they came in one night and they hid somewhere, I don't know where it was, wherever the food, most of it was going, whichever area it was, and he was hiding with his didgeridoo, and he played very low in the didgeridoo, and they were with the clapsticks very low, and it built up into the biggest crescendo of really loud and the really loud claps. They never came back for a long time. We've always believed if there's a death in the family, it won't be much longer before there'll be a birth in the family. For one that our ancestors take, they'll give us one.